Hi guys, it's Kay. Today we are making a special treat. We are going to make chocolate peanut butter cups. I love these. They're one of my favorite candies, and so I can't wait to get started. I'm going to go ahead and go over what you're going to need. So what you're going to need is some chocolate chips, some sifted powdered sugar, some creamy peanut butter, a microwave safe bowl. You're also going to need a spatula, a cookie sheet lined with some wax paper, and then you're going to need a mold to be able to mold the peanut butter cups. I have a silicone mold here, but you can also use a cupcake pan, either the mini one that I have here or the large cupcakes, and then you just want to make sure to line them with some paper liners. That way it makes getting the peanut butter cups out easily. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is melt your peanut butter. There's two ways that you can melt the peanut butter. You can either do it in the microwave like I'm going to do today, or either you can stick it over a double boiler and let it melt that way. I like the fast and easy way, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave. You want to put it in there for about 30 seconds just so that you can get the peanut butter nice and runny, and then when I come back I will show you what that looks like. So this is what you want the peanut butter to look like. I microwaved it for about 30 seconds and you get this like ribbon fall when you pick up some of the peanut butter. So the next step is to add the powdered sugar. I've already sifted my powdered sugar, so if you haven't, you can go ahead and sift it right into the peanut butter, but you want to go ahead and add the whole thing. And then you just want to mix this softly. You're going to be mixing for a while and you may need to use your hands, but what you're looking for here is a consistency of Play-Doh. What we're going to do next is roll the little peanut butter mixture into balls in order to put them into the peanut butter cups. So just keep mixing this until you get the Play-Doh consistency. So our mixture is almost together here. I did have to go ahead and start using my fingers in order to get it real nice and mixed. You just want to make sure you have clean hands before you put your hands into the mixture, and then now it kind of looks like Play-Doh. So the next step here is to start rolling the balls for the inside filling. Now my cupcake tin is pretty small, so I'm going to roll some really small balls in order to get them in. Okay, so we're just rolling the balls here. Like I said, my mold is pretty small, so the size that you roll your balls are just going to depend on what type of mold you're using. The little balls don't have to be perfect, but you just want to make sure that they are small enough to fit in the mold, and then to not touch the mold on the sides. You want the chocolate to go on the sides so that the peanut butter center is in the middle and you can't see it. So just make sure that you're rolling them a little bit smaller than the mold, but you do want a nice chunk. But you just take it, roll it in your fingers or in your hands, in the palm of your hands, and then just place it on the cookie sheet. I'm going to finish up here. What you're going to do once you get all your balls rolled, you're going to pop it into the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, just so that they can firm up. That way they're a little bit easier to work with. And then I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back with the next step. Okay, so we have our peanut butter balls in the refrigerator. They've been in there for about 5 minutes. We have about 10 minutes to go, so we're going to go ahead and start with our chocolate. We're going to melt the chocolate. There's two ways that you can do that: in the microwave like I'm going to do today, or either over a double boiler. You want to be careful though, because chocolate can burn. So when you put it in the microwave, you want to do it for about 20 seconds at a time, stirring in between. Just make sure that you're not burning your chocolate, and you're going to have a real nice runny consistency with this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the microwave 20 seconds at a time until I get it melted, and then I'm going to come back with the peanut butter balls and the chocolate, and we're going to assemble it. Okay, so our chocolate is nice and melted, and I have taken the peanut butter balls out of the refrigerator. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is assemble. I'm going to take 2 spoons here and to be able to put my chocolate into my molds. The first layer of chocolate, you don't want too much, just very, very little. Just drop some in the bottom. And if they aren't completely centered, it's okay. We're going to tap it to try to get it down and centered in there. dokie, so I'm going to finish lining these and then I'll be right back. I wanted to show you guys a real quick tip. What I went ahead and did, because the little spoon thing was taking way too long, is I put some chocolate into a sandwich bag in the corner here, and then I'm going to snip off the corner. That way I can just squirt the chocolate into the bottom, and it's a little bit quicker. The chocolate is pretty thick, so you shouldn't have issues with it running out of the bag. So I am going to finish it up and then I'll be back. Okie dokie, all of our chocolate is in our tin, so what you want to do now is just kind of tap it to get it to go flat. It may take a few taps, but you just want to make sure it's nice and flat in there. It's a little loud, so I'll be right back. Okay, now what you want to do is put your peanut butter balls inside the little molds. I've put my mold on my cutting board just to make it putting in the refrigerator easy, but you just want to pop them in there. Like I was saying before, you want to make sure there is some room around them so that when you fill it with chocolate, you won't see that peanut butter from the outside. So you just want to place one in each cavity. And then we'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like when they're all done. So we got all of our peanut butter balls in there, so now it's time to fill it up. You just want to squeeze as much chocolate as you can in there. If it goes over a little bit of the mold, it's okay, because we're going to pat it down again to make sure that the peanut butter got in there really nicely. So we're just going to fill those up, and then we're going to pop them in the refrigerator for another 15 minutes just so that they can get hard. And once they are, I will come back and show you the final result. Okay, so we took them out of the refrigerator. They were in there for about 15 minutes, and I popped them out of the molds. These are the small little molds that I had. This is the mini cupcake tin, and then this one here is a regular cupcake tin that I wanted to make just to show you guys what it looked like. But I'm going to go ahead and cut open one for you. Look how pretty it looks. Nice and big old ball in there. But that's it. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about this recipe or to get the written recipe, it will be on my blog and I will link it down below. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.